Hi YouTube. Today we're going to be looking at the grips that I refinished for a friend of mine's 1970 Colt Python that I'm having redone. I have finished the grips and this is what they turned out like. And if you notice, you can see all the wood grain lines and everything in them. They're not fitted to this revolver. This is on my new style, new release Colt Python. So they turned out really well. I wet sanded and buffed them down. You can still see some of the patina underneath. I didn't restain them. I just refinished them. I stripped them all the way down, stripped them or dipped them in acetone, let them soak, took all the finish off of them, sanded down any rough spots, fixed all the imperfections I could, and this is the finished product, and I think they turned out really well. It just took about 3+ days to do this, but I'm happy with them just like they are. They turned out real well. I just love it how you can see these grain lines, how it goes straight from the back strap down through there. It came out really well. There's about 50 years with the grime inside the checkering on these grips, and I probably would have freaked people out. I didn't video it, but I took industrial strength degreaser, and once they were stripped down and soaked them down and cleaned all that out with a toothbrush and washed them with warm water and let them dry overnight. So this is how it turned out. There's no grease or grime or anything. I used polyurethane finish to do them, and these things are nice, and they look good on this gun, this new style Colt Python. I may have to keep these things, and she may have to find herself some other ones. Only a joke. I said I was going to do something, and I'm going to do it. Now, another thing I was going to discuss, since I've got this gun out showing you these grips, is I want to know how many people would freak out or would be interested in watching me grind this barcode off the side of this gun. This is the only thing that they have that on these newer Colt revolvers that look horrible, is that barcode right here on the side, right here above my thumb. How many people would like to see me grind that off on camera? I mean, the only thing they did wrong, in my opinion, and it's wrong in my opinion, I don't work for Colt, is put this serial number and this barcode on the side of it. Obviously, I can't remove the serial number, but I can remove that barcode. How many people think I should try it? I mean, I'll grind it right off on the camera. Now, I'm not a professional YouTuber or a professional video person, so every one of these videos is raw. It's unedited. I don't know how to edit videos. I'm sure I could figure it out if I wanted to, but I really don't want to. So I would just show you the beginning of me grinding on it and show it in stages, same way I did these grips that I redid on there. But I'd like to know who'd be interested in watching that, because I'm not afraid to try anything, and you folks need to do the same thing. You understand that anything that's been done in the world, somebody had to do it once. Somebody had to try it first. And like these grips, I know y'all don't believe this, I've never done this before. I just knew I could. This is the first set of grips I've ever refinished, ever. I just figured out how to do it and just used common sense and asked a couple questions and went into local hardware store and said, what would you use on wood? And they told me, and I decided that I could thin it down and, keep it very easy, where if it ran, it wasn't that big a deal. And I thinned it down with mineral sphere. I figured all that out myself. Just common sense. That's all it takes to do stuff. Now with this, I've never done this before either. I've never removed the barcode off the side of a stainless revolver, but I bet you I can do it. And I mean, if you screw it up, it's stainless steel. Who would be interested in watching me do that? I'd like to hear from you. I don't know how big an audience I'm reaching out to, who's interested in this kind of stuff, but I think I'm going to do that next. I'd like to get an opinion on whether I could pull this off or not, and what have I really done if I mess it up. I mean, anything's fixable as long as you don't mess with that serial number. But as soon as we get through this this blued python for this girl, and we get it revealed and all that, and I'm going to talk to him today and figure out what the status is on that. I know he's waiting on some chemicals to come in. Maybe we'll do that next on here, and then once we get past these couple little projects, we'll get back to normal content. Also, I don't know if anybody's interested, my car I also have on this channel. I have an older Fox Body Mustang that I've had out of my possession for about a month and a half or so. I should be getting that back this coming week. I talked to the guy yesterday. I'm going to video that when I go pick that up. And I am going to go through some stuff that's done to that car that I did. It's a supercharged Fox Body Mustang that initially, that started off the same as this project. You know, I haven't messed with those cars in 20 years, and I decided to take it on myself, and you can do anything. I mean, anything you put your mind to it. I did the entire project myself, and I just had to take it and have it dyno tuned, and obviously I can't do that. I don't own a dyno, and nor do I have the knowledge to know how to do stuff like that. But and that turned into a nightmare, and that's why the car's been gone for so long. But looks like that project's coming to an end, and we'll figure something out. Like I said, I'm going to do several things. I'm in the motorcycles, cars, firearms, and I'll start showing more firearms out of my collection here shortly as soon as this little project gets over with. But I did want to show you the little grips on this thing today and see what y'all thought about it. I think it turned out pretty good for an amateur. I can't even imagine what a professional would look like. I think he's turned out fantastic. But it'll look really cool. It's an old vintage gun that they're going on, and they look like old vintage grips on it. They look really, really nice in my opinion. So let me know what you folks think about it. I only put them on this revolver just to show you what it looks like on a gun, and also I wanted to talk about taking that barcode off the side, and I want to get some opinion from people that I do not know. So anyway, folks, I've rambled on enough about my grips and my lack of ability to do things, but you can do anything, folks. Anything you put your mind to, do it. And I want to thank you very much for watching my video, and you folks have a great day.